Good day, students. You're welcome to your online mathematics class with Mr. Ochulon Resi. It is time for mathematics. The topic we're looking at today is simplification of algebraic fractions. Simplification of algebraic fractions. An algebraic fraction is a fraction whose numerator and denominator are algebraic expressions. For example, 4b minus a all over b. Addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. The following rules should be observed when adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. 1. Find the lowest common multiple, that is the LCM of the denominators, and use it as a common denominator. 2. Simplify the algebraic expression. 3. Where there is a bracket, apply the rules for removing brackets. Example, simplify the following. 1. 3x all over 10 plus 7x all over 10. 2. 5 all over 3d plus 7 all over 3d. 3. 1 all over y minus 1 all over 5y. 4. 5 minus p all over q. Solutions. 1. 3s all over 10 plus 7s all over 10. The LCM of 10 and 10, that is the denominators, is 10. 3s all over 10 plus 7s all over 10 equals 3s plus 7s all over 10. How do we get this? Or how did we get this? We need to place our LCM on the denominator side. Then go to the first fraction, where we have 3 over 10. Then we say 10 divide 10. That is 10 there divided 10 of the LCM. We have 1. The 1 times 3x, that is the numerator, we have 3x. We go to the next fraction, where we have 7s all over 10. We say 10 divide 10 of the LCM, we have 1. The 1 times 7s will give us 7s. So that's why we have 3s plus 7s all over 10. Then when we now add 3x plus 7s, we have 10x. That's what we have equals 10x all over 10. Then when we divide 10 by 10, we have x. So our answer is x. Number 2. 5 all over 3d plus 7 all over 3d. The LCM of 3d and 3d is 3d. Then we now have 5 all over 3d plus 7 all over 3d. We now bring the LCM down. We go to the first fraction, we have 3d as the denominator. We say 3d divide the 3d of the LCM, we have 1. 1 times the numerator, which is 5, we have 5. We go to the second one, 3d divide 3d, we have 1. 1 times 7, we have 7. So 5 plus 7 gives us 12. We have 12 over 3d. Because 12 can be divided by 3, we say 3 divide 12, which is 4. We now have 4 all over d. That's why the answer is equal to 4 all over d. Number 3. 1 all over y minus 1 all over 5y. The LCM of y and 5y is 5y. Then we now have 1 all over y equals 1. 1 all over y, 1 all over y minus 1 all over 5y equals what we are going to have here. Then how do we get what we have here? We bring the LCM down, which is 5y. We go to the first fraction, which is 1 all over y. We take y, we now say y dividing 5y. Y will cancel out y, remaining 5. So that 5 that remains, you multiply by the numerator, which is 1. We have 5 times 1, which is 5. We go to the next fraction. We take 5y and divide 5y. We have 1. So 1 times the denominator, the numerator, which is 1, we have 1. So we now have 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. So the answer becomes 4 all over 5y. Number 4. 5 minus p all over q equals 5 over 1 minus p all over q. Because if you have a single number, that is also the same thing with when you now say that that single number is over 1. Because when you put over 1, it does not change the value of that single number. So 5 is the same thing as 5 all over 1. So the LCM of the denominators, which are 1 and q, is q. So we now do the same thing we did before. So we bring it down and go to the first fraction, which is 5 all over 1. So 1 divide q will give us q. So q times 5 is 5q. Go to the next fraction, which is p over q. So q divided q is 1. 1 times p is p. So we have 5q minus p all over q. We go to the next step, which is simplifying algebraic fractions with brackets. Simplifying algebraic fractions with brackets. When brackets are involved in algebraic fractions, we need to remember our principle or rules for removing brackets. Example 5. Simplify 2x minus 1 all over 4 minus x plus 5 all over 3. Solution. Bracket open 2x minus 1 bracket close all over 4 minus bracket open s plus 5 bracket close all over 3. So we'll find the LCM or denominators, which is 12. We now use the denominators to divide the LCM at a time and use the result to multiply the numerators. That's why we have the next step. The LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. Then we now have we have 2x minus 1 in bracket all over 4 minus x plus 5 in bracket all over 3 equals, there should be equal sign there, equals, because if you have 4 divide 12, what you have is 3. So 3 will be multiplying the numerator. That's why we place 3 at the back of 2s minus 1. We go to the next fraction. We have 3 divided 12 will be 4. So we now put that minus there. So it will now be minus 4 multiplying the numerator. So when we now multiply out, we have 3 times 2s will give us 6x. 3 times minus 1 will give us minus 3. We'll go to the next bracket. Minus 4 times s will give us minus 4. Then minus 4 times plus 5, which is minus times plus will give us minus. Then 4 times 5 will give us 20. So we now have 6x minus 3 minus 4x minus 20 all over 12. Then we will now collect like terms. We have 2x minus 23. That is 6x minus 4x will give us 2x, and minus 3 minus 20 will give us minus 23 divided by 12. So we now have 2x minus 23 all over 12. This is your exercise. When you have gone through the lesson, where you don't understand, you ask your question. Then at the end, you do your exercise and submit to me. I'm still online with you. Thank you very much.